You're about to pay premium money for a watered-down fuel injector cleaner. And the brand? They're counting on you not reading the back. Look at this. A bottle of BG44K from the early 2000s listed polyetheramine, the good stuff, first on the label. The same bottle bought in 2026? 3 cheaper solvents, polyetheramine nowhere near the top. Here's the kicker. The can looks almost identical. The price went up. The only thing that quietly dropped is what's actually inside. 6 fuel injector cleaners pulled this exact trick, and the brands keep selling you the same can you've trusted for years. But what's in it today isn't what built the reputation on the shelf. Stick around for all 6, plus the 3 cleaners that never touch their formula, and the one line on any label that tells you which is which. Number 1, STP. STP built its name back in the 1950s. The racer's edge. The sticker on every muscle car windshield in America. The additive your father trusted at every single fill-up. But today, the STP fuel system cleaner sitting on that shelf is mostly light petroleum distillates, Stoddard solvent, and naphtha. And the cheaper gas treatment line, that's basically kerosene in a bottle. Here's the thing, polyetheramine, the one ingredient the Society of Automotive Engineers actually documented as removing hardened carbon at combustion temperature, shows up in token amounts in the premium bottle. And in the cheap one, not at all. Look, naphtha will thin out light varnish, sure, but it will not strip the baked carbon off a direct injection valve. And that's the exact deposit modern engines suffer from. Retail runs $3 to $9. The price is low, but so is the chemistry. And the label still says fuel system cleaner. Same red bottle, different liquid. Number 2, Seafoam. Seafoam has a cult following. A loyal base of mechanics swears by it. So here's what's actually in the can. Roughly half pale oil, about 1/3 naphtha, and the rest, isopropyl alcohol. Now that blend is a fine fuel stabilizer. It separates moisture, frees a sticky lifter, keeps stored fuel from going stale, but what it contains is 0 polyetheramine. Seafoam is a petroleum distillate product, and petroleum distillates dissolve varnish, but they cannot break the hardened carbon bonds on an injector tip or an intake valve. And here's the clever part. The brand never actually claims to be a PEA cleaner. The marketing just lets you assume it. So a buyer with a fouled direct injection engine runs a can through, and the deposits that triggered his misfire, still there. Mainline retail runs $9 to $12. For stabilizing fuel, that price is fair. But for cleaning injectors, you're paying for the wrong tool. Right reputation, wrong job. Number 3, Lucas Fuel Treatment. This is the orange bottle, sold by the gallon. The one that advertises no solvents, no harsh chemicals, as if that were the selling point. But wait a minute. In a fuel injector cleaner, no solvents and no PEA means no real cleaning agent. Lucas Fuel Treatment is a blend of oils and detergents. It lubricates upper cylinders and adds a mild dispersant. And it does that job, honestly. But it is not a carbon remover. And the company's own description never claims polyetheramine. The trick? It's the word treatment doing the work that cleaner should be doing. Buyers see the size of that jug and assume more liquid means more cleaning. Retail runs $8 to $20. The lubrication is real, but the injector cleaning the bottle implies is not. Same brand you trust, different promise than the one you heard. Number 4, Slick 50 and the gas station tier it represents. Slick 50 and that rack of $1 to $3 gas treatments beside it, that's the bottom of the category. These are almost entirely solvent. Naphtha and mineral spirits poured into a small bottle with a performance label slapped on top. And the Federal Trade Commission? It has a documented history of challenging additive brands in this space over performance claims the chemistry just could not support. The deposits these bottles remove are the ones plain gasoline detergent already handles, and the deposits that cause a real drivability problem, those need PEA, and there's none here. Retail runs $1 to $4. This is the one tier where the low price is actually honest about what you get, which is almost nothing. Cheap bottle, cheap chemistry. Now, before we continue, you need two concepts, and once you've got them, you can judge every single bottle in that aisle yourself. Concept 1, polyetheramine, written PEA on a label. This is the nitrogen-based detergent Chevron introduced back in the 1980s. It stays stable at the roughly 1200-degree temperatures inside a running engine. It attaches to carbon deposits on injectors, valves, and combustion chambers, then burns off clean with no residue. It's the only chemistry independently documented by the Society of Automotive Engineers to remove hardened carbon. Reputable cleaners run 25 to 50% PEA. Concept 2, petroleum distillates. That's the family that includes naphtha, Stoddard solvent, and kerosene. These dissolve light varnish and gum. They're cheap, they smell strong, and they cannot touch baked-on carbon. So a bottle heavy on distillates with little or no PEA, that's a varnish remover wearing a fuel system cleaner label. Hold those two words in your head, and the whole aisle reorganizes itself. Subscribe. No sponsorships on this channel. No brand deals that move the rankings. Just safety data sheets and documented ingredient lists. Number 5, the reformulated premium tier. BG44K is the clearest example, and BG44K earned a real reputation. The original formula listed polyetheramine right at the top of its ingredients. Then, the safety data sheet changed. A reformulated version surfaced. It listed only Stoddard solvent, hydro-treated kerosene, and light aromatic naphtha, with the PEA gone from the disclosure entirely. Now the brand later sold a platinum version that does carry significant PEA, so the buyer faces two cans wearing nearly the same name, and only one contains the chemistry that built the reputation. Retail runs $24 to $28 a can, the top of the category where the buyer just assumes top chemistry by default. The lesson? Read the data sheet. Not the legend, same famous name. Two very different cans. Number 6, the private label and house brand tier. Walk into any parts store and you'll find the chain's own branded fuel system cleaner, often with PEA printed proudly right on the front. But here's the problem. Concentration. Listing PEA and delivering a working dose, those are two very different things. Documented safety data sheets put some house formulas in the single-digit percentages of PEA. Meanwhile, a red line sits near 50, a Techron near 25. So a 1% PEA bottle is technically a PEA cleaner and practically a placebo. The front label tells you an ingredient is present. It never tells you how much. Retail runs $5 to $10, and the store stocks it because the margin is high. And the name on the front is one you already trust. Same word on the label. A fraction of the chemistry behind it. But look, this video isn't about what to avoid. It's about what actually works. 3 cleaners that never changed the chemistry, never swapped PEA for solvent, never hid the dose. Number 1, Chevron Techron Concentrate Plus. Chevron is the company that introduced polyetheramine to fuel chemistry back in the 1980s, and Techron has carried it ever since. The current safety data sheet documents PEA in the 10 to 25% range, and both General Motors and Honda recommend it by name. It cleans the entire system in a single tank. It's safe for oxygen sensors and catalytic converters. Retail runs about $8 to $12 a bottle, and a multi-pack across several tanks costs less than one dealership service. This is the one most mechanics name first. And the chemistry, it's never wavered. Number 2, Redline SI1. Redline's safety data sheet documents one of the highest verified PEA concentrations in the entire category, the 30 to 50% range, far above anything else on a parts store shelf. And that's exactly why fleet managers reach for it when injectors are genuinely foul. It handles the deposits a maintenance dose just cannot. It's safe on sensors and converters. And a 4-pack often works out near $12 a bottle, more PEA than the premium reformulated cans. For less money, printed in black and white on the document, not implied on the box, the strongest dose in the aisle. and it has stayed that way. Number 3. Liqui Moly Jectron. Liqui Moly is a German brand, family-controlled, and it built its reputation on disclosed chemistry, not marketing. Jectron is its dedicated injection cleaner, PEA-based, built for the high-pressure tolerances of modern European engines, and trusted across the direct injection applications where solvent products fail. It runs higher, roughly $12 to $18 for a smaller bottle, but the dose is real, and the formula is consistent, batch to batch. You're paying for chemistry that's documented, not chemistry you're asked to assume.